Nico's living his best life. I just saw some fish swimming in here. This water is so clear. I love it.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. This is honestly the first time I've ever just sat down, ate breakfast, enjoyed the view. Realized, yeah, we got so much to do, but I'm gonna soak this in for a few minutes. Made myself a breakfast sandwich. Got Yanko hanging out. We actually got more than 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so feeling great this morning. Gotta get the R model unhooked. We gotta move box trailers around. We got a lot to do this morning. We're gonna get internet today. At least we sure better. What else we got going on? My pickup's coming. I got a whole plan for next week. Waterways are looking good. Yeah. We got a soil sample. Stuff starting to green up. Granted, here it's colder than even a little bit north where we've been hauling manure. So I'd always used to be April gotta go. End of April we'll be going. But it gives me a flexibility that I can go make some cash elsewhere and then come back here and get my stuff done when everybody else is in a better place. Not everybody else, but you guys get what I mean. So alrighty, gonna eat my breakfast and we'll dive into the day. I appreciate you guys watching along. One thing we gotta do before we get back to any hauling, we gotta figure out why the right side, which is the 24 volt part of the system, or adds the 24, why it's not charging, or why we got a bad battery, because that's really inconvenient. And it is on that side, so maybe we got a junk battery that it's draining down. I had all the switches off last night, and well, here we are. I'm not gonna pull the 7520 out yet, so I'm just gonna wait on my pickup. Hazard boys are on their way here. They had to do a little loading and relocating this morning because there's some busy people. Never mind, I changed my mind. We'll get it started. Gotta go outside anyways. Just need some voltage over there. I'd say the trailer settled a little bit. Yeah. Well, we'll get it picked up, I think. Or can I get by with it and just grab the land all? I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. No, we should move it, get it up over here. That way I can start slowly unloading it, what stuff I can unload out of it. I need a skid steer for most of it, or most of the back stuff, like the welder, the workbench, the kernel processors. We're gonna have to do something different, I already can tell, with audio. I do have some mics, we'll have to see. But let me get it jacked up because it did settle down and I'll get it moved. Yeah, got the boys here. Yeah, they got it all figured out. Being a farmer, should I wire my own stuff?
Yes.
Yeah?
Always.
Good past experiences? Like everybody said just wire it, you're a farmer.
Always.
What could possibly go wrong? Alrighty, hazard boys, they're gonna come in, hook me up. We got the lights to put up. We got some wiring to do as far as adding outlets to make life easier. Like I said, they live just north and they do dairy barns and facilities all over New York, into Pennsylvania, Vermont, Massachusetts. I think you guys boys have gone to Connecticut. So they do a lot of dairy barns and do awesome work. So he actually drove my truck back from Welcome Stock yesterday and I appreciate that. But he's gonna come in, wire, we're gonna get the lights up so that you guys can see when we're working in here and that we got power in the right spots and we don't burn the place down. But let me get this hooked up, moved. Oh my God. I know, the mustache is pretty wild. If you've watched the full videos before, you understand why the mustache is here. And you get inside information. I've been putting that into some of the videos so you guys don't hear more. But we're not hauling manure today because we were getting internet. We have internet now. So I was waiting on the internet man and shaved my face, left the mustache, not keeping the mustache actually. Kind of creepy. 50-50 people say it, but I just did it just to mess around with people, but it'll be shaved off by the end of the day, I'm thinking. So don't even write in the comments, because from when you see this video to when the time is actually, or when it was filmed, is probably about 10 days, 7-10 days. So I'm that much further ahead on making content, which now that I have internet, I can upload it, I can get it to you guys, and we can keep rocking and rolling. But we have internet now, which is so much nicer. I know a bunch of people said, why don't you use your phone for Wi-Fi or hotspot? Previous videos, I did say I use my pickup. My phone internet connection out here is phone service is really slow. So uploading a video might take 10-12 hours. So we will see how long it takes to upload these videos now, and I will let you guys know. Usually it used to take about an hour and 30 minutes. My pickup, honestly, from when I leave here to when I get to the farms that we've been running at, usually it's uploaded. So hour and a half. That has AT&T for Wi-Fi in it, which is absolutely handy, especially when you go into Canada. It doesn't kick you off, and you can keep using international. You can keep using it, which I don't know how that works, but that's what I've had come across. So we have internet now, which is really exciting, and let's keep our day going. 21-minute video, 7 minutes to upload, it says. I just clicked it. It's at 20% already. I like internet like that. That's worth it. Somebody said the Spectrum was going to be slow. It's hit or miss. Everybody around says it's fast. And if I have internet like that all the time, or most of the time, I will be very, very happy, because uploading video does take a long period and it ties up the computer. You can edit stuff at the same time, but it does slow down. Granted, I have a gaming computer because we are making content, and this is a business to me at this point. I do it for fun. I like pushing myself, but it's a business at the same time. Anybody that invests this much time in their life into making it all work, great if it's a hobby, but I would lose my mind if I did this just as a hobby, because, yeah, got a lot going on. But, yeah, 36%. It has 3 minutes left. That's some fast internet. I'm very excited. Yeah. Still got the Mario stash. We'll probably shave it off tonight, but everything's parked up. I was going to start moving some of this stuff in. We'll see how far we get. My main thing I want to do is actually take the plow off the 7520. Granted, I've spent the last 5 hours organizing, getting through emails, editing video. Uploading speeds are, let me pull over so it's not so windy. Uploading speeds are like 5 minutes to upload a video. Like, it's awesome. So Spectrum, you're doing good there. And the guy who installed it, it took him about 15 minutes to install it. So them making the excuses prior was, I think, just them making the excuse prior. But we'll see how far I get today. It's actually almost 6 o'clock. As you see, it's absolutely beautiful out. Stuff's starting to turn green, like really green. We got a lot of stuff we have to do. Like, my list is absolutely huge. At some point I'll give you guys a breakdown. And I've been hauling manure, and I'm gonna continue to haul manure because I'm gonna need that money to get some of this stuff done. That's the biggest thing. But I'm gonna go down, check on my dams here, make sure we're flowing good, because we were so progressive, because I want to get that field dried out, because that's a priority to me. So ripping the bike, really actually loving this thing. This thing's been mint to me. I'm sure that we got to do something, because it's windy up here a lot, so it's just the nature of it. But this bike's actually been amazing to me. I'm gonna give a rundown at some point of what the bike is, what the link is, and everything else like that. What are you doing, buddy? Your eyes all better, right? Yeah, you've been good. All right, let's go rip down there. Nico's living his best life. I just saw some fish swimming in here. This water is so clear. I love it. Oh, yep, He's in the water. Like fully in the water. Oh, wait. What is this? That's interesting. Why is there water running right here? Do we have another tile line in here? Water is absolutely pouring out of there now that I got it down there. Oh, wet dog. So we're gonna let that clean up. We'll mess around with it. Probably dig that down. I'm wondering if there's another tile line here. I was led to believe that there was only two, but prior to that I didn't think there was any. So, well, at first I had one. Yeah, the mustaches are juice. Really? How wet you gonna be? You gonna go on a long run then? So what led me over here was that is a pond out back there that's fed by a spring. The water off the back comes down and then through there. Oh my God, that dog. But that water, I'm wondering why this is not running that way. That water is a spring and that was all dammed up, so it was real high. But look at that. There's definitely water running there. Oh yeah, there's a big hole. Okay, we gotta keep digging then. Yep, 110%. There is a clay tile line there. Definitely feels like clay. I can grab onto it. It has a bar down through it. It's not plastic, so it's been here a lot longer than those other ones. But yeah, all this water is elevated, so this is elevated. So, but it's working its way down. Maybe I'll wander over there after I go over here, and because if that's lower, then this actually drains. So at some point that was the thing. So, but something definitely burrowed its way in here at some point. So Yanko is loving life, which that's key. He's a good dog, but water running out of it, so that should help us some right down in here. Yeah, there's so many fish swimming in there. They're all little fish and stuff like that, but so cool to see. And the fact that it's my property. But we came in last night. I think it was last night. Maybe it was, yeah, last night. And I cleaned this up because it was well overgrown and dammed up. And the water was all the way up to here. So a lot of people have already said, why don't you dam it and irrigate out of it? No way we're gonna irrigate any of this ground. Not in a fashion that makes any sense. I got hills and stuff like that. Maybe we could irrigate down here in the bottom, but we're raising corn and grass. I sure hope we're not having a drought year. But we'll walk around here. I do have quite the amount of water coming through the property, but that is why the dairy barn's there, because back in the day you built dairies where you had water. There was no pumping water and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is fed from back here. Looks like there's some beer cans over there. We'll have to get around that side. That looks wet right through there. Spring comes down in here. Mr. Burrs did say back in the day, all out here, they did pasture animals. So it's built up as a marsh pit. You know, we don't appreciate Canadian geese here, so I'm not having them eat everything. But it's been overgrown and under maintained for quite a period of time. It's a nice pond there. So they dug this pond, I believe, because they had that source of water coming in. So there's water there. I'll just dig that down just a little bit more So we're in a good place, and it's even. Yeah. Battles with our friend that's kind of went MIA. So water down here is still running good. This ditch really, I'm working on it. Getting more time with my life, but as you see, water's coming out of here real nice. So I gotta get the cages over the end so stuff doesn't crawl inside it. What else we got going on? We'll go check that other one. Yeah, water's supposed to be down there when it floods or heavy rain. You're in a basin, but this was 4 foot higher than it should have been. Now I just wonder how much more stuff is here that I don't know about. Which we're gonna, years and years and years, they're gonna tell us what we know and we don't know. At some point we gotta come down and pick up all this. Yep, water's still running out up above and over here too, so I feel like either it goes down and comes back up, or when we have an excavator in here, we'll dig back and see. Because that's a significant amount of water, and there's still water coming there. And it's slowly coming out of there, but not like, they might have crushed the pipe. Somebody might have filled something in, and that's finding the easiest way out, which will be bubbling up through the soil and running. So, but I dug this back from right here back by hand, and somebody said, doesn't look like you got a little excavator doing any digging. And I said, no. I said, myself, and my dog doesn't even want to dig any. But looks good. I'm happy with where we got to now. Now we can get an excavator and not mess around a little bit to figure out what we're doing. But okay, let's see if the truck will start. I did back it all the way in here, thinking I was gonna actually do something. I can't get over my mustache. I'm cutting it later, I think. But that way I can actually shut the doors. Again, I haven't fully committed to unloading everything because, well, I need a little bit of help on a lot of the big items that are towards the back. Plus, I'd like to get all this junk out of here. And the boys are gonna do the lights upstairs, or up top, so I figured I shouldn't pile everything. I take it you boys are coming in with the man lift and you're just gonna zing, zing, zing. And you'll be out of here before breakfast probably. So they do some quick work. But yeah, I guess we'll unload this tomorrow. So I'll pull this forward, close the doors. It's a beautiful night. My head's ready to explode after all the editing, paperwork, and whatnot, but I love seeing these out together. And I am very excited. Mr. Burrs did know there was a tile outlet there, a clay one. He says there's another one actually in the field. So he says they're a distance apart. So we got to do a little more digging. Yeah. Been a good day. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll get this moved, or get the disc off and get going.